Changing one's heart and mind isn't always easy, right? But gospel singer Kirk Franklin and his son Kerrion, who came out as bisexual in 2022, are navigating their rocky journey together. On Cam Newton's Funky Friday podcast, Franklin opened up about their strained relationship, which began with a leaked argument and worsened after Kerrion's reality show appearance. Despite their estrangement, they reconciled in 2023. Franklin, since then, has expressed unwavering support for Kerrion. This heartfelt change is a hopeful message for many navigating similar struggles. Watch this.
So you spoke about Kerrion, and it was evident for the world to even see. Like, there was this thing that we weren't used to seeing, not Kirk Franklin, not all the people say. So that whole debacle, how are you guys working towards your relationship to mend that?
Let me say, like I always say, I was very ashamed of myself for the lack of control. No matter what the conversation was that I felt was a disrespectful conversation, because I'm the father. Mm-hmm. I still have the responsibility, and because I know my son, I have the responsibility to take in totality the environment that I was in, right. and I didn't do a good job, because he's still my son. And because he's still my son, the manner in which I talked to him was not the best. And so I own that. And there have been good days, there have been bad days still. And I am praying that my son will feel and see the support that is there for him to become his best.
Gospel icon, because I'm going to call him an icon because he truly is. Mm-hmm. Kirk Franklin comes out for his son. What are we all talking about? What you think?
I think a lot of things. This is great for, Black Americans to...
Black queer Americans, mm-hmm. especially.
No, but for the straight community to understand, like, this is possible. For someone like Kirk Franklin to have to deal with this, someone, big in the music industry, big in the church community, respected, whose name rings bells. In many ways, I think it's cool because now they're forced to listen to the story in a perspective that's like theirs, where it's not them that's, queer. It's their son, right? Mm-hmm. And so now they have to listen to a story of a man who has to deal with it in a way that they never thought that they would have to. And I think that's super special because we're always thinking about, the person coming out on our end, right? Mm-hmm. And then we're never kind of aligning with the people who are not thinking of us in the way that we want to. So now we get to hear a story from a man, because they didn't interview the son, they interviewed Kirk Franklin. Yeah. So it's fun because Cam Newton is also problematic. So it looked like Cam Newton was trying to understand, how to be a better person too and how to deal with a situation like that, where we as queer people are always kind of stuck in our perspective. Poor us, poor us, poor us. Mm-hmm. And they're just waiting for someone to say, poor me. I have to deal with this in my family. And it's great that they have to kind of deal with that perspective from an icon like Kirk Franklin. Does that make sense?
No, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense because, what people don't understand is that, we have to come out and we're dealing with the brunt of everything, right? But our family, if they're supportive, right, have to come out too.
Right, yep.
Because all of a sudden these macho black and brown fathers have to deal with a son who's bisexual. Yep. And have to, and then, then that church aspect is a whole other thing, mm-hmm. I've had extensive conversations with Jamal in this bed, and he's told me just about, the black experience, and when it comes to, religion and stuff like that, there's so many different barriers, very similar to the Latino culture, mm-hmm. you know? So to hear somebody like Kirk Franklin say, look, I had my issues and I'm still learning and I'm ashamed of how I was, because that right there is important, right? Yeah. Guilt people, right. Because make sure that they know that hurts us too,
Yeah. And it's the good takeaway from this story for me was how he treated his son and how his son felt. Because it wasn't about being bisexual. It was about not feeling safe around your father and not having that support system from your parent who essentially is your guiding light out of a scenario.
Yeah.
Even now at my age, like, you know, I was thinking earlier today, like, if my mom goes, the devastation I would feel because I don't have that support anymore.
Yeah.
And that was where he was coming from. He was like, man, the shitty way that I treated my son is so fucked up for me psychologically because I wasn't there to support someone that I gave life to.
Someone that I love. You know? And
that's pretty intense. Like, I'm not a father, man. But if I was, that would fuck me up.
I think it would too. I mean, I'm not a parent either, but I can't imagine, you know, you made this child.
Yeah.
Right? So there's got to be an aspect of it where you're like, where did I fuck up that my child is LGBTQ?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of parents hide behind the, oh no, I just don't want life to be hard for you. Or you don't want life to be hard for you. Right? Because now you have to explain to people, you know?
Yeah.
It sucks that my mom, you know, I've learned through AA that I've had to clean up my relationship with my mom, right? I have to meet her where she's at, right? And it has helped that now we have an open dialogue, but it sucks that I don't share my gay life with her.
Sure.
Those stories are not part of our everyday like they are with you and your mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the thing with me and my mom is that I do the same. I meet her where she's at. I don't tell her everything. She doesn't really want to know everything. And like the other day, I'm sitting in a pool full of men, and it's as if she doesn't know me. She's like, "Where are the women?"
En el baño, mommy.
I'm like, Mom, remember I'm gay? Like, what do you mean, where are the women?
Okay, and you know what I got from that whole story? What the hell are you doing FaceTiming your mom from a pool full of men?
No, I posted it online. And she commented, "Where are the women?" And it was like, Mom, it says I've been out for 20-something years, bro. Yeah, but that's
I now I understand what you're saying. There's always a glimmer of hope, you know?
Yeah.
And I was going to touch on the fact that, you know, the son may or may not be bisexual, right? He may or may not be, right? A lot of us in community come out as bisexual as a safe kind of like shallow part of the pool.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
which I did as well, kind of.
Everybody did. Everybody did to some degree, which again sucks for the actual bisexual people because it takes away from who they really are, right? And their validity. Oh my God, Luna just farted so bad.
Oh my God.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
For a second, I was like, something's burning.
No, and he looked at me like it was me. It was not me. It was the dog.
No, I was like, something's burning. And then you said Luna.
And you know what? I think that's how we'll end this story because I forgot what the hell I was talking about after that fart of death.
This dog, Luna, I love you so much. Woo! She was like, "You're talking shit."
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
but it's true.
So I'm gonna give you shit.
But no, what you were saying is true. Like we don't know if
Kerrion,
and
if his son,
if his son is gonna come out as gay with just setting the preference with bisexuality to like tiptoe in when there's already all this kind of animosity from his father. So. Stay tuned. We'll see if it gets a little crazier.
Because unfortunately, like I'm just saying from my personal experience, it wasn't a good thing for me to tell my mom I was bi, right? Because now, all these years later, I've been married for 7 years and she still has hope. she sees a picture with me, with John, with me, he's good looking.
Is that your boyfriend?
And what's going on there? The fuck you mean what's going on there?
That's what I'm talking about.
He's in a Speedo!
That's what I'm talking about.
You understand?
That's why my mom does. It's weird because my mom knows like that's it. This is it for me. I'm married to a man.
No, they're always gonna have hope because they made us and because we're cute, and that's why.
I don't know if it's hope. It's just I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is.
Maybe it's not hope,
just
or maybe it's
chemical in.
Maybe it's like cognitive dissonance. I don't know what it is. Like they don't want to 100% believe it. You understand? That 1%, she's still.
It was a 1%
just in
slip
case,
up.
You know what I mean?
Her brain was like, tell him, ask him where the women are.
Where are the women? Send them over right now.